now that the propagation chamber is done, I was thinking I need somewhere to dry my clothes. Some of the things, they get wet no matter how much you protect yourself from the wet, right? And as we talked about before, if you get wet out here, it's gonna be so much worse, right? It is not a place where you want to be. So dry clothes and dry wood for making fireplaces and so on, right? So I was thinking, what better way to do it than to use the sun, right? Like a solar dryer, all right? Well, it may not look as much, but this is where the greenhouse goes. I'm gonna get going with that one as soon as I can, because it's a substantial work to be done. I need to do it manually, all by hand, so I'll better get going as soon as the frost lets go on the ground.
Hey guys, I had a little bit of a fever, so I haven't really been feeling like it, but now that I'm feeling better, we're back at it. So I'm gonna flip this one over and sand the side of it, right? Using some normal sanding paper I found. Not that picky, just as long as you scratch the surface, right? Because the surface is a little bit glossy, and whatever is glossy is gonna resist, make it a lot harder for our new paint to stick to it, right? It's gonna come off and it's gonna peel and it's not gonna be beautiful. So I'm gonna sand off the top coating like so. Not too picky, but it takes time, right? It takes time to actually get somewhere with this. But as you can see, the paint here it's not fresh, so it's gonna be a cakewalk in comparison to a freshly painted locker. All right. So I'll bring you back when I'm done. We're gonna need to make it dust-free, the surface, right? And I'm gonna use a regular cloth. It's just gonna be a little bit damp, so it picks up the dust, right? Not too complicated. Just like cleaning your table at home, right? I'm gonna need the surface to be dust-free and dry. So once I'm done cleaning it, I'm gonna let it dry in the sun for a little bit. Let's see, that one's done. I'm not sure you can tell, but you got, let's see, no, it's mostly the reflection in the sun, I think. I was thinking maybe it wasn't scratched enough, but that looks good, looks good. We can always redo the painting. It's not gonna end the world, right? But the way it looks right now, it looks enough. It looks as if I've gotten whatever I can of the top coating, right? And instead of using a primer, I'm letting their primer stay, right? Because at one point they used the primer to make their paint stick, right? So hopefully that'll be enough for my paint as well. But let's see. Beautiful day today though, right? It's gorgeous weather, like sunshine. It's been a while. It's not that kind of climate here. Summer's beautiful, but winter, not for me. Let's see, this one's starting to get really saturated now, but yeah, it's clean enough. And like that, we're done. Just gonna let it dry for a little bit, and I'll bring you back when it's done. And just gonna mix up this paint a little bit. It is a metal sheet paint, black one, but the way I see it, it's not really necessary to actually use steel lacquer or black metal paint or whatever, just as long as you use something that collects the heat of the sun, right? So let's see. Mix it so all paint needs to be mixed like this, or it will be unevenly distributed, you know, pigments and such. So let's see here. It looks beautiful. This one's gonna do really well. So it's a semi-glossy. I'm hoping it's gonna work. Well, sure it will. Sure it will. It's meant for rooftops anyway, right? So what difference can it be, right? Let's see. Just a little bit more mixing, maybe. Got ourselves a nice smooth paint here. Perfect. So let's see. The idea is to put black paint on one side of a locker. That's quite enough, because it's gonna be the only side facing the sun, right? So we don't have to overdo it. It only needs to have one black surface, and this is the one. So like this, it's not too picky, it's not the Mona Lisa, it's just gonna be black, that's it, right? So this one's gonna take a while, and like they say, there's nothing more entertaining than watching paint dry, right? So I'll do that on my own. I collected some material for the foot here, if you want to call it that. It's gonna be the supported construction at the bottom of the lockers, keeping it from falling over or getting knocked over by the wind, right? There's a lot of it here, so you really need a sturdy one. And this is gonna do just fine. As you can tell, most of my material is refurbished. It's old material, but it is still working. Doesn't have to be brand spanking new, right? And here we are. I'm pretty happy with that result. It is sturdy, dryer. No wind's ever gonna knock that one over. If it ever falls, it's not the wind. I used 2x3 in between here and 2x3s inside of the locker, so the screw doesn't just go through the plate, right? And we got a really sturdy bottom here. This one's gonna be perfect. Color's working really well. It hasn't been up that long, so the end result is gonna be tomorrow. We'll see what happens tomorrow, in short. But I'll present to you a solar dryer.